Freelance movie recap. Mason Pettit used to be a guy just cruising through life without much purpose. He did regular stuff, wanted the usual things, and rushed into decisions. With only a year left in law school, he surprised everyone by joining the military to become a special forces guy. Turns out, that's where he found his happy place. He met a cool lady named Jenny, got married, and even had a little one named Casey. Life was sweet until a mission to take down a dude named Venus went south. Mason lost his buddies and his sense of purpose. He retired from the military, became a lawyer, even though he didn't finish law school, and settled into a not-so-exciting routine. One day, while dropping off Casey at school, she spilled the beans about a kid trying to smooch her. Mason, being a protective dad, gave her some solid advice: punch the kid in the throat if he tries that again. Things got messy at home when Jenny found out, and their already shaky marriage hit a bump. In the middle of this mess, Mason's old pal, Sebastian Earle, popped up. Sebastian owned a company called Contracted Defense Initiatives, CDI, and he had a job for Mason protect a journalist named Claire Wellington on a trip to interview the president of Polonia, Venus. Despite the bad blood with Venus, Mason agreed, especially when Sebastian dangled a fat paycheck. Back home, more chaos ensued. Casey's school called about her throat-punching heroics, sparking a fight between Mason and Jenny. Jenny, despite her worries, decided to let Mason go on the mission, thinking it might fix him up. Jason met Claire, and they jetted off to Polonia. On the way, Claire briefed Mason, who couldn't stand her smarty-pants attitude. When they landed, Venus gave Claire a fancy welcome, and Mason got his background checked awkward. The trio hit the road, but rebels ambushed them, causing Mason to show off his action hero moves. They fled into the jungle, called Sebastian for backup, and things got real. Venus spilled the beans about a shady plot, but Mason just wanted to bail. Rebels kept coming after them, leading to some intense jungle showdowns. Mason discovered that his mission had a hidden agenda: kill Venus. George, Venus's nephew, was playing a dangerous game. Venus, Mason, and Claire managed to escape the chaos and found themselves in a village. The trio formed an unlikely alliance, and Claire, with her persistent journalist instincts, convinced Mason that Venus might not be the bad guy after all. They even had a heart-to-heart while resting. The plot thickened as they continued their journey. Venus spilled the beans in an interview, revealing that Polonia's resources were being exploited by outsiders. Mason started questioning everything he thought about Venus. When rebels attacked again, Mason, Claire, and Venus fought their way out, and Mason's feelings toward Venus started to shift. Colonel Jan, the baddie, received bad news about the rebels' failure. Mason, Claire, and Venus planned to save George, Venus's misguided nephew. Mason faced Colonel Jan, Claire got kidnapped, and the plot got wilder. A secret passage, a dramatic escape, and a village showdown later, the trio found themselves inside the palace, confronting the big bad Colonel Jan. The palace turned into a war zone, with rebels, Polonia soldiers, and Mason fighting to save the day. Colonel Jan revealed a shocking truth to Mason: he was the one who killed Mason's comrades. Mason, fueled by revenge, faced off against Colonel Jan, and with Claire's timely intervention, they emerged victorious. Sebastian and his backup team swooped in to finally drive out the rebels. Claire's recording of the chaos went viral, putting Polonia's struggle on the global stage. Venus, with Mason's support, faced the rebels head-on, and Polonia's destiny hung in the balance. The movie reached its climax, leaving audiences on the edge of their seats. With the dust settling, Venus stepped down, promising free elections and investments in health and education for the Ponian people. Mason, having fulfilled his mission, returned home to a reconciled family. In a surprising twist, Venus gifted Mason a hefty sum of money, prompting him to reassess his priorities. Embracing his newfound purpose, Mason decided to spend more time with his family, knowing that true happiness lay in being there for those he loved. The movie concluded with a sense of closure, leaving audiences with a powerful message about the unpredictability of life and the importance of staying true to one's values, all in a thrilling, action-packed adventure. If you liked this movie, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more such content.